Everyone believes in something or some things, even those who claim not to believe in anything. Because not believing in anything in itself is a belief. Rise up to the occasion and not just get up and go through the motion. Start making good choices. The choices you make you. Get going and get growing. Break out of the good prison of your mind. Your mind isn't big enough for what is possible. We all have beliefs. And I'm not talking only about religious beliefs, though that's vital and could shape and color who we become. Our beliefs are formed by what we've been taught, what we've learned by ourselves, what we've experienced, what we've witnessed, the things we've observed, the things that we have tried and tested, and so on and so forth. These come together and form the components that shape our universe as individuals. So whether we believe it or not, we live what we believe. What we believe to a large extent influences how we live. As a matter of fact, our reality is rooted in our belief system. The things we believe to be true, the things we believe not to be true, the things we believe exist, and the things we believe do not exist. The things we believe are real and otherwise, the things we consider relevant and irrelevant, our understanding of right and wrong, etc. The list is endless. So I want to ask you, what do you believe is responsible for your present reality? What are the factors that you think are at play? What are the things that influence your decisions? What are those things that have come together to shape and to form your present reality? I know that could be a difficult question for some people to answer, and it could mean different things to different people, depending on what your reality is. If your reality is good, for instance, you will need to identify and consciously hold on to the things that are responsible for the present reality that you have. And if the reality is not good, you need to identify and isolate those things working against you so that you can eliminate them in order to change your reality. What you believe may not be true. It may not be the truth about you. It may not be the truth about the world. It may not be the truth about everyone and everything within your sphere of influence. What you choose to believe as truth may not even be the truth. And the things you think are lies may not be lies after all. So that's why I say, question what you've believed and what you see to be true. Question them to check if they are true, if it is your truth, if it is your own version of truth, if it is someone else's version of truth, or a lie after all. This is very vital. You need to do this exercise at some point or the other in order for us to move forward. Because I believe that for everything to change, we must change everything. What do I mean? If things are not working, we need to identify the things that aren't working and also identify the ones that are working. If everything is not working, we need to change everything. If it is some things that aren't working, we take out the things that aren't working, we work on them, we either replace them or repair them, we do something about them so they can begin to work. This process, as I've described it, may sound daunting, it may sound difficult, it may sound complicated, but it shouldn't and it doesn't have to be. It starts with us asking the right questions. Because if you ask the wrong questions, your answers will ultimately lead you to wrong conclusions. So again, I ask you, what do you believe? How have you been living? How have you been living your life? You always must remember, no matter how you're doing right now, no matter how good things are with you now, there's always room for improvement. No matter how good you think you're doing now, there's always room for growth. Because as long as one is alive, growth is possible. Merely desiring to grow, however, will not bring growth. Growth happens when we take action. And it all starts with asking the right questions. We need to ask the right questions in order for us to arrive at the right conclusions. Because arriving at the right conclusions brings clarity. Clarity removes layers of distortion and reveals one's true reality. This process, like I said, may be daunting and scary, but it is the only way to get to the truth. It is the only way we can get to the truth worth believing and living by. Otherwise, we may just be living what we've believed to be true and missing out on the real truth. We all live what we believe, and hopefully that's a good thing for you. So in your quest to grow and rule your world with good thoughts and brilliant ideas, always remember, you live what you believe.